Saludos y bienvenidos a todos. En este video vamos a aprender los 8 adjetivos calificativos más usados y con gran importancia en inglés.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Es un buen día.
It's a good day. That was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea.
Esa fue una mala idea.
That was a bad idea. She feels happy.
She feels happy.
Ella se siente feliz.
She feels happy. He looks sad.
He looks sad.
Él parece triste.
He looks sad. This room is big.
This room is big.
Esta habitación es grande.
This room is big. The cat is small.
The cat is small.
El gato es pequeño.
The cat is small. You have a nice smile.
You have a nice smile.
Tienes una bonita sonrisa.
You have a nice smile. It's a good plan.
It's a good plan.
Es un buen plan.
It's a good plan. That's a bad habit.
That's a bad habit.
Ese es un mal hábito.
That's a bad habit. We are happy today.
We are happy today.
Estamos felices hoy.
We are happy today. The news is sad.
The news is sad.
La noticia es triste.
The news is sad. The house is big.
The house is big.
La casa es grande.
The house is big. My hands are small.
My hands are small.
Mis manos son pequeñas.
My hands are small. That's a nice surprise.
That's a nice surprise.
Esa es una linda sorpresa.
That's a nice surprise. He gave good advice.
He gave good advice.
Él dio un buen consejo.
He gave good advice. That's a bad sign.
That's a bad sign.
Esa es una mala señal.
That's a bad sign. She looks very happy.
She looks very happy.
Ella se ve muy feliz.
She looks very happy. He felt sad again.
He felt sad again.
Él se sintió triste otra vez.
He felt sad again. It's a big problem.
It's a big problem.
Es un gran problema.
It's a big problem. The box is small.
The box is small.
La caja es pequeña.
The box is small. She's a nice person.
She's a nice person.
Ella es una persona agradable.
She's a nice person. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Esa fue una buena película.
That was a good movie. It's a bad day.
It's a bad day.
Es un mal día.
It's a bad day. They look happy together.
They look happy together.
Ellos se ven felices juntos.
They look happy together. That story is sad.
That story is sad.
Esa historia es triste.
That story is sad. It's a big change.
It's a big change.
Es un gran cambio.
It's a big change. The gift is small.
The gift is small.
El regalo es pequeño.
The gift is small. You said something nice.
You said something nice.
Dijiste algo bonito.
You said something nice. That's a good example.
That's a good example.
Ese es un buen ejemplo.
That's a good example. It's a bad result.
It's a bad result.
Es un mal resultado.
It's a bad result. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you.
Estoy feliz por ti.
I'm happy for you. She sounded sad.
She sounded sad.
Ella sonaba triste.
She sounded sad. The city is big.
The city is big.
La ciudad es grande.
The city is big. His shoes are small.
His shoes are small.
Sus zapatos son pequeños.
His shoes are small. He has a nice car.
He has a nice car.
Él tiene un coche bonito.
He has a nice car. You did a good job.
You did a good job.
Hiciste un buen trabajo.
You did a good job. That was a bad answer.
That was a bad answer.
Esa fue una mala respuesta.
That was a bad answer. The baby looks happy.
The baby looks happy.
El bebé se ve feliz.
The baby looks happy. The ending was sad.
The ending was sad.
El final fue triste.
The ending was sad. That fish is big.
That fish is big.
Ese pez es grande.
That fish is big. The dog is small.
The dog is small.
El perro es pequeño.
The dog is small. You have a nice house.
You have a nice house.
Tienes una casa bonita.
You have a nice house. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Esa es una buena pregunta.
That's a good question. He made a bad decision.
He made a bad decision.
Él tomó una mala decisión.
He made a bad decision. They seem happy.
They seem happy.
Ellos parecen felices.
They seem happy. That moment was sad.
That moment was sad.
Ese momento fue triste.
That moment was sad. That truck is big.
That truck is big.
Ese camión es grande.
That truck is big. The room is small.
The room is small.
La habitación es pequeña.
The room is small. What a nice view.
What a nice view.
Qué bonita vista.
What a nice view. I had a good time.
I had a good time.
La pasé bien.
I had a good time. That's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea.
Esa es una mala idea.
That's a bad idea. She looks happy today.
She looks happy today.
Ella se ve feliz hoy.
She looks happy today. It was a sad moment.
It was a sad moment.
Fue un momento triste.
It was a sad moment. That building is big.
That building is big.
Ese edificio es grande.
That building is big. The cup is small.
The cup is small.
La taza es pequeña.
The cup is small. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Él es un buen tipo.
He's a nice guy. It's a good solution.
It's a good solution.
Es una buena solución.
It's a good solution. That's a bad choice.
That's a bad choice.
Esa es una mala elección.
That's a bad choice. I feel happy inside.
I feel happy inside.
Me siento feliz por dentro.
I feel happy inside. The ending is sad.
The ending is sad.
El final es triste.
The ending is sad. It's a big event.
It's a big event.
Es un gran evento.
It's a big event. The phone is small.
The phone is small.
El teléfono es pequeño.
The phone is small. That's a nice gift.
That's a nice gift.
Ese es un lindo regalo.
That's a nice gift. It's a good book.
It's a good book.
Es un buen libro.
It's a good book. She made a bad call.
She made a bad call.
Ella tomó una mala decisión.
She made a bad call. He seems very happy.
He seems very happy.
Él parece muy feliz.
He seems very happy. That part is sad.
That part is sad.
Esa parte es triste.
That part is sad. The hill is big.
The hill is big.
La colina es grande.
The hill is big. Her bag is small.
Her bag is small.
Su bolso es pequeño.
Her bag is small. You have a nice voice.
You have a nice voice.
Tienes una voz bonita.
You have a nice voice. That was a good try.
That was a good try.
Fue un buen intento.
That was a good try. It's a bad feeling.
It's a bad feeling.
Es una mala sensación.
It's a bad feeling. I'm happy with that.
I'm happy with that.
Estoy feliz con eso.
I'm happy with that. The story sounds sad.
The story sounds sad.
La historia suena triste.
The story sounds sad. It's a big improvement.
It's a big improvement.
Es una gran mejora.
It's a big improvement. The car is small.
The car is small.
El coche es pequeño.
The car is small. That was a nice gesture.
That was a nice gesture.
Ese fue un bonito gesto.
That was a nice gesture. She found a good job.
She found a good job.
Ella encontró un buen trabajo.
She found a good job. That's a bad outcome.
That's a bad outcome.
Ese es un mal resultado.
That's a bad outcome. I'm happy to help.
I'm happy to help.
Estoy feliz de ayudar.
I'm happy to help. The movie is sad.
The movie is sad.
La película es triste.
The movie is sad. The stadium is big.
The stadium is big.
El estadio es grande.
The stadium is big. The dog is small.
The dog is small.
El perro es pequeño.
The dog is small. You gave a nice speech.
You gave a nice speech.
Diste un bonito discurso.
You gave a nice speech. It's a good start.
It's a good start.
Es un buen comienzo.
It's a good start. That's a bad plan.
That's a bad plan.
Ese es un mal plan.
That's a bad plan. She feels really happy.
She feels really happy.
Ella se siente muy feliz.
She feels really happy. He cried, so sad.
He cried, so sad.
Él lloró, qué triste.
He cried, so sad. That mountain is big.
That mountain is big.
Esa montaña es grande.
That mountain is big. The shoes are small.
The shoes are small.
Los zapatos son pequeños.
The shoes are small. What a nice dress.
What a nice dress.
Qué vestido tan bonito.
What a nice dress. It's a good opportunity.
It's a good opportunity.
Es una buena oportunidad.
It's a good opportunity. That's a bad mistake.
That's a bad mistake.
Ese es un gran error.
That's a bad mistake. They are happy kids.
They are happy kids.
Son niños felices.
They are happy kids. That moment was sad.
That moment was sad.
Ese momento fue triste.
That moment was sad. The planet is big.
The planet is big.
El planeta es grande.
The planet is big. The pen is small.
The pen is small.
El bolígrafo es pequeño.
The pen is small. That's a nice photo.
That's a nice photo.
Esa es una bonita foto.
That's a nice photo. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
Fue un buen juego.
It was a good game. He gave a bad review.
He gave a bad review.
Él dio una mala reseña.
He gave a bad review. I made a good choice.
I made a good choice.
Hice una buena elección.
I made a good choice. That was a bad night.
That was a bad night.
Esa fue una mala noche.
That was a bad night. We are happy now.
We are happy now.
Ahora estamos felices.
We are happy now. His story is sad.
His story is sad.
Su historia es triste.
His story is sad. That bird is big.
That bird is big.
Ese pájaro es grande.
That bird is big. This key is small.
This key is small.
Esta llave es pequeña.
This key is small. You have a nice style.
You have a nice style.
Tienes un buen estilo.
You have a nice style. It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
Es una buena sensación.
It's a good feeling. That's a bad memory.
That's a bad memory.
Ese es un mal recuerdo.
That's a bad memory. She was happy alone.
She was happy alone.
Ella estaba feliz sola.
She was happy alone. It's such a sad film.
It's such a sad film.
Es una película tan triste.
It's such a sad film. That tree is big.
That tree is big.
Ese árbol es grande.
That tree is big. The box feels small.
The box feels small.
La caja se siente pequeña.
The box feels small. You gave a nice answer.
You gave a nice answer.
Diste una buena respuesta.
You gave a nice answer. I like good coffee.
I like good coffee.
Me gusta el buen café.
I like good coffee. He had a bad day.
He had a bad day.
Él tuvo un mal día.
He had a bad day. She stays happy always.
She stays happy always.
Ella siempre está feliz.
She stays happy always. That's a sad goodbye.
That's a sad goodbye.
Esa es una despedida triste.
That's a sad goodbye. It's a big journey.
It's a big journey.
Es un gran viaje.
It's a big journey. The hole is small.
The hole is small.
El agujero es pequeño.
The hole is small. That's a nice plan.
That's a nice plan.
Ese es un buen plan.
That's a nice plan. He's a good listener.
He's a good listener.
Él es un buen oyente.
He's a good listener. That was a bad match.
That was a bad match.
Ese fue un mal partido.
That was a bad match. I feel happy again.
I feel happy again.
Me siento feliz otra vez.
I feel happy again. Her eyes look sad.
Her eyes look sad.
Sus ojos se ven tristes.
Her eyes look sad. It's a big mess.
It's a big mess.
Es un gran desastre.
It's a big mess. The window is small.
The window is small.
La ventana es pequeña.
The window is small. What a nice moment.
What a nice moment.
Qué bonito momento.
What a nice moment. She has a good heart.
She has a good heart.
Ella tiene un buen corazón.
She has a good heart. That's a bad excuse.
That's a bad excuse.
Esa es una mala excusa.
That's a bad excuse. We danced happy.
We danced happy.
Bailamos felices.
We danced happy. That's a very sad scene.
That's a very sad scene.
Esa es una escena muy triste.
That's a very sad scene. That room is big.
That room is big.
Esa habitación es grande.
That room is big. This button is small.
This button is small.
Este botón es pequeño.
This button is small. It's a nice beach.
It's a nice beach.
Es una playa bonita.
It's a nice beach. That's a good sign.
That's a good sign.
Esa es una buena señal.
That's a good sign. It was a bad feeling.
It was a bad feeling.
Fue una mala sensación.
It was a bad feeling. They laughed happy.
They laughed happy.
Rieron felices.
They laughed happy. It's a sad song.
It's a sad song.
Es una canción triste.
It's a sad song. The bridge is big.
The bridge is big.
El puente es grande.
The bridge is big. The coin is small.
The coin is small.
La moneda es pequeña.
The coin is small. What a nice dinner.
What a nice dinner.
Qué buena cena.
What a nice dinner. I want good results.
I want good results.
Quiero buenos resultados.
I want good results. That's a bad example.
That's a bad example.
Ese es un mal ejemplo.
That's a bad example. She smiled happy.
She smiled happy.
Ella sonrió feliz.
She smiled happy. That letter felt sad.
That letter felt sad.
Esa carta fue triste.
That letter felt sad. That desk is big.
That desk is big.
Ese escritorio es grande.
That desk is big. The mirror is small.
The mirror is small.
El espejo es pequeño.
The mirror is small. That's a nice story.
That's a nice story.
Esa es una historia bonita.
That's a nice story. He has a good taste.
He has a good taste.
Él tiene buen gusto.
He has a good taste. That was a bad moment.
That was a bad moment.
Ese fue un mal momento.
That was a bad moment. We talked happy.
We talked happy.
Hablamos felices.
We talked happy. I heard a sad voice.
I heard a sad voice.
Escuché una voz triste.
I heard a sad voice. That car is big.
That car is big.
Ese coche es grande.
That car is big. That piece is small.
That piece is small.
Esa pieza es pequeña.
That piece is small. You gave a nice hug.
You gave a nice hug.
Diste un bonito abrazo.
You gave a nice hug. He has good luck.
He has good luck.
Él tiene buena suerte.
He has good luck. That was a bad joke.
That was a bad joke.
Ese fue un mal chiste.
That was a bad joke. She feels happy today.
She feels happy today.
Ella se siente feliz hoy.
She feels happy today. It's a sad moment.
It's a sad moment.
Es un momento triste.
It's a sad moment. The park is big.
The park is big.
El parque es grande.
The park is big. The cabin is small.
The cabin is small.
La cabaña es pequeña.
The cabin is small. He gave a nice gift.
He gave a nice gift.
Él dio un lindo regalo.
He gave a nice gift. That's a good reason.
That's a good reason.
Esa es una buena razón.
That's a good reason. It was a bad ending.
It was a bad ending.
Fue un mal final.
It was a bad ending. They smiled happy.
They smiled happy.
Ellos sonrieron felices.
They smiled happy. That's such a sad story.
That's such a sad story.
Esa es una historia tan triste.
That's such a sad story. It's a big surprise.
It's a big surprise.
Es una gran sorpresa.
It's a big surprise. The pencil is small.
The pencil is small.
El lápiz es pequeño.
The pencil is small. What a nice baby.
What a nice baby.
Qué lindo bebé.
What a nice baby. That's a good answer.
That's a good answer.
Esa es una buena respuesta.
That's a good answer. It's a bad idea again.
It's a bad idea again.
Es otra mala idea.
It's a bad idea again. She came back happy.
She came back happy.
Ella regresó feliz.
She came back happy. He cried sad tears.
He cried sad tears.
Él lloró lágrimas tristes.
He cried sad tears. The hall is big.
The hall is big.
El pasillo es grande.
The hall is big. The lamp is small.
The lamp is small.
La lámpara es pequeña.
The lamp is small. You wrote a nice poem.
You wrote a nice poem.
Escribiste un bonito poema.
You wrote a nice poem. I have good news.
I have good news.
Tengo buenas noticias.
I have good news. That's a bad friend.
That's a bad friend.
Ese es un mal amigo.
That's a bad friend. She danced happy.
She danced happy.
Ella bailó feliz.
She danced happy. It's a sad movie.
It's a sad movie.
Es una película triste.
It's a sad movie. The room looks big.
The room looks big.
La habitación parece grande.
The room looks big. This shoe is small.
This shoe is small.
Este zapato es pequeño.
This shoe is small. You said a nice word.
You said a nice word.
Dijiste una palabra bonita.
You said a nice word. He made a good move.
He made a good move.
Él hizo un buen movimiento.
He made a good move. That was a bad time.
That was a bad time.
Ese fue un mal momento.
That was a bad time. They are happy again.
They are happy again.
Ellos están felices otra vez.
They are happy again. It's a very sad night.
It's a very sad night.
Es una noche muy triste.
It's a very sad night. That train is big.
That train is big.
Ese tren es grande.
That train is big. The ring is small.
The ring is small.
El anillo es pequeño.
The ring is small. You picked a nice color.
You picked a nice color.
Elegiste un color bonito.
You picked a nice color. He found a good way.
He found a good way.
Él encontró una buena manera.
He found a good way. That's a bad path.
That's a bad path.
Ese es un mal camino.
That's a bad path. We feel happy now.
We feel happy now.
Nos sentimos felices ahora.
We feel happy now. The moment was sad.
The moment was sad.
El momento fue triste.
The moment was sad. That wall is big.
That wall is big.
Esa pared es grande.
That wall is big. The cup is small.
The cup is small.
La taza es pequeña.
The cup is small. You made a nice cake.
You made a nice cake.
Hiciste un pastel bonito.
You made a nice cake. He's in good shape.
He's in good shape.
Él está en buena forma.
He's in good shape. It's a bad storm.
It's a bad storm.
Es una mala tormenta.
It's a bad storm. She stayed happy.
She stayed happy.
Ella se quedó feliz.
She stayed happy. It's a very sad tale.
It's a very sad tale.
Es un cuento muy triste.
It's a very sad tale. The ship is big.
The ship is big.
El barco es grande.
The ship is big. The stone is small.
The stone is small.
La piedra es pequeña.
The stone is small. That's a nice jacket.
That's a nice jacket.
Esa es una chaqueta bonita.
That's a nice jacket. I heard good things.
I heard good things.
Escuché cosas buenas.
I heard good things. That was a bad fall.
That was a bad fall.
Esa fue una mala caída.
That was a bad fall. He grew up happy.
He grew up happy.
Él creció feliz.
He grew up happy. It's a sad truth.
It's a sad truth.
Es una verdad triste.
It's a sad truth. The sofa is big.
The sofa is big.
El sofá es grande.
The sofa is big. The button is small.
The button is small.
El botón es pequeño.
The button is small. You chose a nice theme.
You chose a nice theme.
Elegiste un tema bonito.
You chose a nice theme. She's a good cook.
She's a good cook.
Ella es una buena cocinera.
She's a good cook. That's a bad wound.
That's a bad wound.
Esa es una herida grave.
That's a bad wound. They were happy there.
They were happy there.
Ellos eran felices allí.
They were happy there. It's a sad goodbye.
It's a sad goodbye.
Es una despedida triste.
It's a sad goodbye. That tree looks big.
That tree looks big.
Ese árbol se ve grande.
That tree looks big. The spoon is small.
The spoon is small.
La cuchara es pequeña.
The spoon is small. It's a nice weekend.
It's a nice weekend.
Es un fin de semana agradable.
It's a nice weekend. He found good friends.
He found good friends.
Encontró buenos amigos.
He found good friends. That's a bad neighbor.
That's a bad neighbor.
Ese es un mal vecino.
That's a bad neighbor. I stayed happy all day.
I stayed happy all day.
Me mantuve feliz todo el día.
I stayed happy all day. That chapter is sad.
That chapter is sad.
Ese capítulo es triste.
That chapter is sad. The truck is big.
The truck is big.
El camión es grande.
The truck is big. The insect is small.
The insect is small.
El insecto es pequeño.
The insect is small. That was a nice concert.
That was a nice concert.
Ese fue un buen concierto.
That was a nice concert. He made good progress.
He made good progress.
Hizo un buen progreso.
He made good progress. That's a bad signal.
That's a bad signal.
Esa es una mala señal.
That's a bad signal. She looks so happy.
She looks so happy.
Ella se ve tan feliz.
She looks so happy. It's a sad letter.
It's a sad letter.
Es una carta triste.
It's a sad letter. This mirror is big.
This mirror is big.
Este espejo es grande.
This mirror is big. The shell is small.
The shell is small.
La concha es pequeña.
The shell is small. That was a nice memory.
That was a nice memory.
Ese fue un bonito recuerdo.
That was a nice memory. You did a good thing.
You did a good thing.
Hiciste algo bueno.
You did a good thing. That's a bad ending.
That's a bad ending.
Ese es un mal final.
That's a bad ending. I feel happy inside.
I feel happy inside.
Me siento feliz por dentro.
I feel happy inside. It's a sad morning.
It's a sad morning.
Es una mañana triste.
It's a sad morning. The road is big.
The road is big.
La carretera es grande.
The road is big. The hole is small.
The hole is small.
El agujero es pequeño.
The hole is small. That's a nice card.
That's a nice card.
Esa es una tarjeta bonita.
That's a nice card. He has a good plan.
He has a good plan.
Él tiene un buen plan.
He has a good plan. That's a bad habit.
That's a bad habit.
Ese es un mal hábito.
That's a bad habit. We stayed happy together.
We stayed happy together.
Permanecimos felices juntos.
We stayed happy together. It was a sad call.
It was a sad call.
Fue una llamada triste.
It was a sad call. The map is big.
The map is big.
El mapa es grande.
The map is big. The mark is small.
The mark is small.
La marca es pequeña.
The mark is small. She gave a nice look.
She gave a nice look.
Ella dio una bonita mirada.
She gave a nice look. He made a good point.
He made a good point.
Él hizo un buen punto.
He made a good point. That's a bad example.
That's a bad example.
Ese es un mal ejemplo.
That's a bad example. I'm happy with life.
I'm happy with life.
Estoy feliz con la vida.
I'm happy with life.